I'll introduce the different dimensions of the universe. Before introducing, I'll tell you the purpose why I am introducing. Understand? You need to logically, rationally, intellectually know all the possibilities available for you. If you know all the possibilities available for you, your life will not be silly. Listen. If you know $1 billion is in your bank balance, will you be fighting with your neighbor for the $1 coin or 2 cent? Oh, I think it is mine. No, my kid dropped, it is mine. Come on, let's fight and pick up the gun. You will not go for that if you know your possibilities. Understand, life is all about getting matured. Taste getting matured, your greed getting matured, fears getting matured, needs getting matured. It is all about you getting matured. Please understand. At the age of 7, you want to play with a car toy. At the age of 17, you want a car. Then by 25, different style cars. Your desire is getting matured. That is what is society calls as growth. But here I am telling you, not just only this level, even in this level, if your desire gets matured, even in your conscious level, you have conscious maturity happening. For example, depth of your existence. Listen carefully. Everyone tries to ask me what technique I should do. No, technique is not solution. I am not here to give you technique. I am here to give you depth of personality. Every time people ask me, if I don't manifest powers, what technique I should do? No technique. Your cognition about you need to be changed. That's all. That is the permanent technique. That is the permanent solution. Not that you will close your eyes and put your squeaky and somewhere and look here, there and chant some sound and you will blow your nose. Depth of self, universe and God. Your identity you are carrying is too silly. It may be, oh, I am a successful businessman. How can Swamiji say I am silly? I am a successful social leader. I am a successful political leader. I am a successful educationist. Understand, in that the I you carry is amazing, but not the titles you carry after that. If the I is carrying depth, if that frequency of that I is powerful enough, the adjectives, the afterwards the titles added will not be adding glory to you. Understanding about this 11 dimension will make your existence frequency intense. Understand, life should be like everything around you should be just vibrating with you. The moment thought comes, an idea comes, a cognition comes, the whole nature should cooperate and make it happen. Introduction to 11th dimension itself is to show you your multiple possibilities. Actually, I am interested in you, not your identities. That is why when people try to come and tell me, Swamiji, I am this, what can I do for your mission? I tell them, first, your consciousness, let you make it to the higher frequency. Taste what I am teaching, what I am standing for. Substantially, even you will not be able to doubt you to that level. Experience the depth of your consciousness. You should feel you have become too big. Wow, existence is really nice. The way I exist now feels great. Depth of personality is joy. Depth of personality is bliss. That consciousness you are carrying, that chit you are carrying, should be constantly manifesting powerful cognitions and power. That is the biggest help you can do to me, because I am interested only in that. I am not interested in political revolution. I am not interested in social revolution. I am not interested in anything. I am interested in few people sitting around me, sipping cup of coffee and manifesting powers. That's the only way I visualize me. Whenever I find time, still even now, that's what I do. I'll catch few of these devotees. Whenever I have time for myself, I'll catch them and make them sit. All right, I have a cup of coffee and I'll do some aushadha, like this old ladies cooking in the home. I'll tell her, get this ginger, get this pepper, get this salt. I'll be playing with it and do some process and take this aushadha and now manifest power. That's all I am interested. Understand, my purpose is individual, having a breakthrough in consciousness and feeling you have now become multiple. Like earlier, if you felt you are in your body 100 unit, it should just become million unit. You should feel, wow, million unit, I am in my system now. That's all I am interested. If you have become million from 100, then you will know the whole dimensions of the universe, possibilities of life, powers of the consciousness. Everything starts manifesting. It's all fundamentally integrating you and making you experience superconsciousness. See, what you do when you are having time for yourself is what is your passion. Whenever I have time for myself, I will do this only. I will get few devotees and make them sit and do this village lady cooking aushadha, and I will give it to them, manifest this power. I am interested in you, not any adjectives added to you. I am interested in you manifesting, you radiating, My project plan is only one. You manifesting, you having a breakthrough. I'll do everything for that. Whether I ask you to eat vegetarian food, or I ask you to apply the aushadas and take bath, or I ask you to do the yoga on the pole and the rope, it is all centered on one. Now, I am going to introduce you the 11 dimensions of the universe, all only this purpose. Breaking the barriers you built around you and experientially manifesting, not just theory, word. Today I commit with you guys, before going to bed, you will all manifest that power of the aushada I made yesterday. That you will be able to see for example, if a person comes to you with a question in the paper and he can keep the paper in his pocket, you will just read the question verbatim and read the answer for it. You may think, why this power? This will make you understand all knowledge is stupidity. What will you do after a few days? You will start looking into your own inner space and start evolving to the next level super consciousness. Only in the initial level you play with outer world, with all these powers. Then you will understand, come on, now it is time to break the source and open it into the system. So the source overflows into the system. With the introduction to the 11th dimension, the intensity of your powerful cognitions will just shoot up. Understand? The amount of powerful cognitions, all of you need to understand the meaning of the word powerful cognition. For example, if you see somebody dying, are you going to cognize it as powerlessness, shaking, fear? Are you going to cognize the situation with a powerfulness? That is the way the reality is. What next? In every situation, cognizing with powerfulness, whether health, relationships, love, Hindu tradition is a powerful knowledge source. Understand? Thousands of years before Mahadeva has spoken about this 11th dimension, modern day science is still sitting with the 5th dimension. Mahadeva has gone to 11 thousands of years before. And you need to know, in Hinduism 11 genders, not 3. West talks only about 3. Male, female, and the whole thing, everything they classified into LGBT. In Hinduism 11 genders. Male biomemory in female muscle memory. Male muscle memory in female biomemory. And same way there is a clear description of experiences of these 11 dimensions. If 25 states of consciousness knowledge is shared with the world, whole psychology, psychiatry, this department will collapse. About everything. Life, desire, good, bad, purpose of life, right, wrong, about everything. Having powerful cognitions, getting matured. Having powerful cognitions, getting matured. Because of that powerful cognitions, manifesting powers. Now, giving powerful cognitions to you about the universe is introduction to 11 dimensions of the universe. I tell you, if the 25 states of consciousness is introduced to the world, the whole business of psychology, psychiatry will collapse. Psychoanalysis, everything will collapse. And if these 11 dimensions of the universe is introduced to the world, the whole this cosmology, people who make money, make awards with these concepts of cosmology, the whole thing will collapse. If the Agamas, 11 gender idea is introduced to the world, the modern day sexology business will collapse. It's a business, making you believe you have problem. And then exploiting you in the name of solution. Actually, everything related. Whether problems or difficulties, understandings related to sexology can be solved just by this one understanding of 11 genders. The moment you identify your gender, problem is solved. Then you know how you are going to be functioning. It is a simple mechanism. See, body is the best outfit you can wear. Understand this word. Body is the best outfit you can wear. The food or the pleasures your body has, your body feels, is just dependent on how you feel about your body. The moment you know what is you, all struggle will stop, will drop. Because you don't know what is you, you want to be like somebody. Understand? Somebody may be Mr. Universe, Miss Universe, but you can't sip a cup of coffee through their mouth. Only through your mouth you can sip a cup of coffee. Even an ordinary pleasure like a cup of coffee you can enjoy only through the body you are carrying, not through their body. A simple clarity about you. What gender you are, in which universe you exist, who is your source. This simple powerful cognitions changes the whole way you exist. The whole way you exist. You will not be living the life of blind spot if you know the different dimensions of the planet. I don't know how many of you are understanding. This biggest scam is not what politicians do. Biggest scam is concept of currency. Understand? Biggest scam is not what politicians do. Biggest scam is concept of currency. Everyone is running behind something which is not there, which exists only due to collective fear, not even collective greed. See, in those days, everyone used to be running behind the money, but the source of the money will be gold. Now, everyone is running behind the currency. The source of the currency is the fear. If you question my currency, I will destroy your country. Not that the people who are claiming to be source of the currency have something solid. They have only weapon to threaten you. That's all. Why don't you understand? At least in Indian economy in those days, yes, everyone used to run behind currency, but king will have the treasury, huge gold. So, end of the day, what for you are all running, there is a source of greed. But now it is no more a source of greed. If you question my currency, I will kill you. That's all is the source towards which you are all running. Understand, the concept of currency is kept alive by fear, not by any solid substance. That is why I am saying the whole running is running behind large blind spot. If you know higher possibilities of your existence, you will value the human body, which can radiate consciousness to its real worth. And as long as you are having it, you will use it for the best purpose. That's all I am trying to do. I just want you to know, you have amazing, most amazing, valuable product of the planet Earth, human body, which can reflect super consciousness. You are not born just to pay bills and die. Get out of the grid by renouncing or by being super rich. Grid is not the place to exist. When I say grid, I mean middle class lifestyle, middle class mentality. It's not about money, how much of money you have. It is about the value you give for money. That is the stupidity. What is the bargain? Understand, I am not against money. I am making it very clear. Please understand. But I am against you, what you are losing for the sake of imaginary money. A conscious breakthrough is not worth losing for the sake of imaginary money. Imaginary idea. For somebody's ego fulfillment, why do you want to lose your life?